Will you keep quiet?
I beg your pardon.
If you're going to work here, you must learn to write more quietly.
Now, young fellow, that's enough of that. You'll have to forgive my sister, Mr. Swiveller. She's a bit of an uncertain chap.
Forgiven.
Friend of Mr. Quilp's, old trout. He's here to help us.
We don't need help. I doubt if his worth is higher.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not.
Sally, as Daniel Quilp's solicitor, it's not our place to question our most important client.
Aye. And your only client, if the truth were known. I have one or two words to speak to you on points of business.
Sally, some tea for Mr. Quilp.
I've had enough of that old fool Trent. I've been as patient as a man can be for months and months.
Oh, you've always been too tender-hearted, Mr. Quilp.
You down there, let's have some tea!
I've decided to smoke the old fox out of his lair. I have here a bill of sale for the old curiosity shop. You understand?
But you surely wouldn't evict them.
Like a shot, if it suited my purpose.
Like a shot.
Like he said.
The old man and Nell out on the streets.
Sentiment and business don't mix. Here. Then while you work, copy out this eviction notice in that elegant, noisy hand of yours.
Yeah, where would we be without the law, my dear Mr. Quilp?
The law takes care of them what takes care of the law. And nobody knows that better than the lawyer. The only person to come out of a lawsuit with a new suit, you might say. Therefore, my dear Dick, a word of advice to a young man contemplating a career. The only problem with the life of a sailor is that celebrated wife in every port. Unless our jolly Jack can juggle things romantic, why, sir, his life becomes a wife in every court. But if you're called to the bar, young man, you'll travel far. There's never been a lawyer yet who lost. No matter what his client sins, the attorney always wins. Nothing's certain in the law except the cost.
The noble practice of the man we call doctor is a life that one may live without disgrace. If you don't mind your patients waking you each morning, bawling, "Doctor, there's a pimple on my face." But the law, it was born to free the poor.
But the free part doesn't mean it won't cost money. So practice at the bar until you're perfect, sonny.
A lawyer's what you send when a felon needs a friend.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Why not? I've done anything once.
Aren't you ashamed of being seen in this courtroom so often?
No, Mum. It's good enough for you. It's good enough for me.
I shall have to give you either 10 days or 20 pounds.
It's all the same to you, Your Honour. I'll take the £20.
Good reply.
Have you anything to offer the court before His Honour passes sentence?
No, Mum. The lawyer took my last penny.
Send a lawyer. Send a lawyer.
You'll find your pocket short if you take things into court.
Now you may loaf away your life as a baker, and the only dough you'll raise won't raise a mouse.
And can a farmer leave for work just like his neighbor? Oh, no, sir. He wakes up with it all around the house.
But when a man takes silk, cash flows like mother's milk, and fortune beats a pathway to his door.
Some men inherit wealth, others earn it with their health, while others simply go into the law.
Give up your happiness to be a great composer, and your widow will accept the loud applause.
Or should you take the cloth and live in heaven? Why, sir, shout louder than your congregation snores.
But the law, praise the law, it's an ever-open door.
But be sure you're rich enough to tip the doorman. So practice at the bar until you're perfect,
Young man!
A lawyer's what you said
When a felon needs a friend.
So, Murphy, you want me to defend you? Have you got any money?
No, but I do have a nanny goat, a rooster, and a fine fat pig.
Oh, we should raise some money on those fine creatures. Now, what was it you were accused of stealing?
A nanny goat, a rooster, and a fine fat pig.
Send a lawyer, send a lawyer.
You'd better sell the cow when the lawyer comes around.
This such excitement every night in the theatre as you trot in at this motley round the hall.
But that excitement quickly palls when you discover, why, sir, more people on the stage than in the stalls.
But let a man practice law, his prosperity is sure, for he'll rob the rich and poor with equal grace. And while lying in his tooth, he will sometimes tell the truth. It's amazing what he'll do to win a case.
Take my advice, avoid the life of a painter. It's a waste of time and worse, a waste of paint.
While as a jeweler you may think you know your onions, but if you don't know your carrots, what's the point?
But the law is the law, it's a ticket to the door of that golden inner temple where the rich are.
So practice at the bar until you're perfect, Richard. A fortune's what you'll earn once you're licensed to a turn.
Your fees will make men quail as they stagger off to jail.
You'll defend the swindler's suit if he gives you half the loot.
You will master every trick.
You'll be known as Tricky Dick.
Richard Swivellers who will send
when a fellon